Yeah, it's your bro Jason here, and today we'll be rebuilding Sunderland. Their last Premier League season was the 2017-18 season, I think, and ever since then they have been slowly but surely going down. Don't think they're ever gonna make it to the Premier League again, but that's why we are here. We are going to rebuild them, get into the Premier League, and hopefully win them a Champions League. So I've set a couple of rules for me. I can only buy players from United Kingdom, so meaning Scotland, Wales, England, Northern Ireland, and probably from Republic of Ireland, even though they're not part of UK. Still want to bring some Irish talents in. So without waiting, let's get into this. And if you do go on to enjoy this video, hit the subscription button, hit that like button, and let my notifications come through. Let's go.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
And here we are, first day of Sunderland. Let's go check our transfer budget out and check what team we are starting with. So we start off with 4.42 million. Okay, that can bring us in a player or two to change the squad. And if we look at our team, there's a team we are starting with in the 4-2-3-1 wide formation. Many players will be sold here, that's for sure. So if you go check ages, in terms of ages, everyone over 28 and older must be sold. So McGrady, but he's retiring. But Evans goes on a transfer list. Krieg, he'll stay out, but when he comes back next season he will be sold. Flanagan will be sold. Winchester will be sold. Oh, this guy is right. Pritchard and Berg. So the rest of the players, I will see if they have potential on them, but if they do not, I will be selling them. Also, the players that are on loan here by us, I'll be terminating their loan. So I'll be taking play time from the players that we want. So let's sell them. And also, everyone who's not from the UK will be sold. And I don't think there is anyone else. And let's get into this career. I'll be showing you all the signings I've made this season. And let's go, boys. Here we go. Final hour of the transfer window. We go past it and I'll show you all the transfers that went down. So we go to transfer history. I sold Patterson, sold Neil, sold Wright, sold Goosh, sold Berg, brought in Appiah for the right mid, brought in Toy for a left back, brought in Patterson for the right back, sold Kimpioka, sold Doom, brought in Calvello for the cam position. I sold Wayne, sold Simaji, sold Younger, brought in Kotsakos and McGowan because I have 5 players that are leaving on international duty, and I forgot in this league they still play on during the international break. That's why I had to bring them in so that I have enough players. And if I show you how the team looks now, this team looks pretty good for the League 1. Everyone is over 65, over the rating of 65. Calvello comes in with a 77 pace, 61 shooting, 64 dribbling, 64 passing, 72 dribbling, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, medium work rate. It's pretty balanced. Up here comes in with 91 pace, 60 shooting, 54 passing, 72 dribbling, 45 physicality, 3-star, a high medium work rate, so he's pretty good also. Patterson, the Scottish right back, comes with 81 pace, 44 shooting, 58 passing, 63 dribbling, 63 defending, 69 physicality, 2-star, 3-star, high work rate. And Dior, another Scottish left back, 72 pace, 56 shooting, 59 passing, 63 dribbling, 64 defending, 71 physicality, 3-star, 4-star, high work rate. This is the team we have for the first season. They're looking pretty good, and if you look at our bench and backup players, it's also pretty good. Only 2 players under the rating of 65. There's only 2 players I'm planning on keeping from this team, and it is Sirkin, who is 19 years old and from England, so he qualifies for this team. He has a high potential. And the other player I want to keep is Doyle, who is 17 and he's from England, so he qualifies and he has an 81 potential. So they are the only 2 players I plan on keeping from this team. I know Hoffman is German, But if I let him go, I don't have another goalkeeper because I sold the other goalkeepers. So this is the team for the first season, and let's get to May. So yeah guys, we are here in January now. And you know when you wish for something not to happen and then it happens? Well, that's exactly what happened. On the 4th of December, our goalkeeper Hoffman got injured. And we had no other keeper, and you can see how we struggled. We lost 4-1 to Doncaster, lost 4-0 to Sheffield. Don't know how we managed to win Morecambe and Ipswich, but we lost to Hartlepool and lost to Plymouth, and it's pretty obvious that it was because we didn't have a keeper. So I had to go do something with the money I have left, and I couldn't buy a young goalkeeper because they were too expensive. So I had to go for Tom Heaton, the 75 rated goalkeeper from Manchester United. He was forced to come in because I didn't know who else to buy, and that's what we were stuck with now because Hoffman is out. He's out now for the next. He's out for the next 2 months, 6 weeks. That's a whole month and 2 weeks. So we couldn't have that, so I had to bring him in, and you could see that losses damaged us a lot. It looked like we were on top of the league, but because of those 3 losses, we are now sitting 4th. Hopefully they can pick up where they finished off, and you can see Carvalho 13 goals already. And let's get to my Owen. So okay, we just finished the season. Looking like that Tom Heaton signing actually helped us a lot as we were able to get wins. Maybe he's the reason we got wins, or looks like we might have gotten promoted. Let's go check. Automatic promotion, and we won the league. Let's go boys. 46 games played, 95 points. Let's see what helped us get there though. So if we go squad hub, we can see that Fabio Carvalho came through, 23 goals and 9 assists with a +6 in his rating, 7.2, so his potential will go up next year. Then we got Arvin up here with a +9, 11 goals, 7 assists, but they have a 6.7, so that's going to suck a little for his potential. Then the rest of the players, I don't worry what they did because they will be sold. If we go look at Patterson, he have a +8 on him. And who is the other player we got us? Let's quickly check. And Doig gave a +7 on him already in the first season, so they're gonna grow exceptionally well next season. And next season I think everyone will be sold now. Now everyone will be sold, and I'll be replacing them with the players I want. That's what we'll be doing next season, so let's get into that season boys, let's go. And here we go, season 2 in the championship with new opportunities. Let's see what's in store for us. Let's check the budget. What are we working with in this season? 12.05 mil. That's actually great. I can bring like 3 players if I sell more also. And we're gonna look at our team. The obvious thing what we need now first is a goalkeeper, because Tom Heaton left and Hoffman also left. So we'll need to bring in a goalkeeper. And if you look at Doig, he's still showing great potential. Patterson is still showing great potential. And Carvalho still has potential to be special. And Appia is showing great potential. So those players will be staying this season. The rest will be going, every single one. And I think I'm gonna keep this formation so we can rebuild them using Sunderland's original formation. And we go buy them players. End of the season. And I wasn't recording when I wanted to show you the transfers I made. So let me go show you the transfers that I made during the year before we check out anything else. So transfers that I made during the year. I brought in Bazuna for the goalkeeper we needed. Brought in Barry to replace Stewart who went to Clement Foot. I sold Evans, brought in Bate, sold O'Neill, sold Embleton, brought in Ampadu, sold Wallace, brought in Rogers, sold Flanagan, sold O'Brien, brought in Boyle, brought in Panzo, Diamond went the other way, brought in Abe, brought in Carter, Timmy Abraham. I sold Winchester and brought in Johnson. The reason I brought in Abraham, Carter and Abe was because the team was so out of depth, like there was no depth in our team. So I brought them in to bring that depth. If we go look at our team, we only have 22 players, so that's why I brought them in. And while we're here, let's check the team's performance. So up here went to 82 plus 7 already. Patterson went to 81 plus 6. Toy went to 81 plus 7. Carvalho went to 80 plus 5. Rogers plus 9 to 78 already. Pazuna went up to 76 plus 5. Ampadu went to 76 plus 5. Panzo is now 75 plus 4. Sirkin is now 74 rated. Doyle is 72. Perry is 72. Johnson is 71. And we're going to look who carried us in the season. Perry came in with 23 goals and 6 assists. Carvalho came in with 18 goals and 9 assists. And Rogers with 14 goals, 8 assists. And up here with 10 goals and 8 assists. So that is all the players who have 10 or more goals and assists during the season. They're doing pretty well. He has a 6.5, but I know he will grow next season. Rogers is gonna grow, which have a 7.0. Carvalho is a 6.8, so I don't know. Will he still grow? And Louis Perry have a 7.2, so he'll definitely be growing next season. And let's check where we are in the league. And we are 7th. So we'll be playing championship another season. Not too bad. That will give time for this team to grow. They are actually good enough for the Premier League. And looking at our team, right, Doyle is taking very long to grow. So I think I'm going to have to replace him next season. But I will give another chance because it's his first season and he started off with a low rating. And Barry also, they started off with a low rating, so I'll give them another chance. But Doyle will be the player we replace next season. And the bench also, I'll replacing the entire bench, selling these players that I do not want. Let's just get to season 3 in the championship. Here we are in season 3, back in the championship, exactly what I wanted. Let's go check what budget they gave us. Please be a lot. 12.72 million budget. Are you crazy? I literally had a profit of over 50 million last season. You only give me 12.72. We won't be signing a lot of players this season then, because the only players we can buy will be like 15 million or something. But what I need is a new center back, so that will be it will be my first, like the first thing I'm gonna buy, my priority to buy. Then the bench I'm going to have to freshen up. There's a lot of players that needs to leave our bench, like Kotsakos, Taylor, Hawks, Pritchard, they must all leave. And I'll be doing that. Let's get into the transfer window. And the team is looking pretty good. The team looks like a mid-table Premier League side already. And if we look at them, I got Barry, who is up to a 74. Carvalho is now up to a 81. Rogers is now 81. Appia is 84. Ampodo is 77. Bait is 71. Diog is 82. Panzo is 76. Patterson is 82. Pazuna is now 77. Brought in Branthwaite to replace Doyle. Yes, Doyle is higher rated than Branthwaite, but Branthwaite has the higher potential, and I checked, Doyle look like he's not going to grow, so Branthwaite will overtake him this season. I also brought in Greenwood to be a backup for Carvalho. Then our team is set. We have backups for our left wing. Hawks will just stay for this season, and next season he must leave, so my bench can be a new bench. Johnson, Sirkin, Doyle, Boyle, Greenwood and Hawks and Abram, they will probably be our bench for this season. Then these players I'll offload, and that's it. Now we are ready for our second season in the championship. Let's go and let's see what they can do. The season off with a loss against Crystal Palace, but to be honest, it looks like a pretty good season. You just see victories. We struggled in the month of March though, but other than that, we did pretty good. I think we got automatic promotion, and yes, we did, and we won it. 103 points. We go into the Premier League. Sunderland is back in the Premier League, boys. Don't understand why I have a 58 rating though. So I achieved 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to achieve 4 objectives and I have a 58 rating, just because I didn't make it to the round of 16 of the FA Cup. Mad team. But okay, let's go check the team out. What do we have here? Your Carvalho is 85. Okay, our highest rated player is Morgan Rogers with an 86. He grew plus 7. Alvin Appiah 85 plus 2, look like he's struggling though. Fabio Covello grow plus 5 to 85. Patterson is now 84 plus 3. Tuyoch is also 84 plus 3. Bazuna is now 81 plus 5. Ampadu is 81 plus 5. Panzo is 78 plus 3. Barry is now 78 plus 5. Pate is now 76 plus 6. I knew I should have given him a chance. And as expected, Brentford is now a 75 rating. Greenwood grew to a 75. Sirkin is stuck on at 74. Looks like I'll have to sell him. Ben Johnson is now a 74 plus 3. Doyle is a 73 rating. I think he must be sold. And the rest of the players is just the backups. I also got Rodgers in the youth academy. I did not expect to get him, but I was forced to bring someone in and I actually found somebody good. So he can be a backup right mid for up here. And if you look who carried our team, Louis Barry, 32 goals and 5 assists with a 7.6 rating. Oh my god, he's growing up next season. Rodgers with 22 goals, 5 assists, 7.3 rating. Appiah 11 goals and 5 assists, he is going up because he has a 7.0. Covello is going up, we have a 7.1, 8 goals, 16 assists. Greenwood with 5 goals, 2 assists, okay, he did his little bit. And the rest, just put in some there. We'll be looking at our team now at the moment. Our team is looking good, looks like I don't have to replace anyone. Brentford and Bate is obviously going up next season. Panzo hopefully grows up, but our bench, Doyle needs to go now, he's not growing at all. Sirkin needs to go because he's not growing. Need to bring him back up, centre backs and left backs. Johnson can stay for now, Boyle will have to leave. And Abraham, I'm thinking I need to replace him, bring in another backup, 66 rating, where the Premier League is not good enough. The rest of the players I'll be selling. Let's get to season 4 in the Premier League. First day back in the Premier League, we are going to need to make changes, obvious changes, so we do not get relegated back to the Championship. Hopefully the club gave us the budget we need to achieve that, and yes they do, 77.08 million. The amount of players I can buy with that, it's going to be great. That objective without signing 2 players from North America is not going to do. Maybe I just get someone from the free agency. But looking at our team, we know who must leave and who will stay. And yeah, then we go do that and I'll show you what we are left with. We are at the end of the transfer window and it might be the last time we make transfers. I think I'm done buying players unless these players that lose their potential and I am forced to bring in replacements. But other than that, we'll now be depending on the youth academy scout to bring us in players. And this is the team. We got Rodgers with the 88, Barry with the 80, Covello with the 86, Pate with the 77, Ampadu with the 82, Appiah with the 86, Patterson with the 85, Panzo with the 79, Brentford with the 76, Tuyoch with the 85, Bazuna with the 82, Sirkin with the 75. I decided to keep him, he's 75 rated. If he does not go up, this will be his last season. Same with Johnson. I brought in Colwell from Chelsea for a backup centre back. Brought in Garner from Manchester United for a backup central defensive mid. We got Greenwood. I brought in Lewis Potter for a backup midfielder. And I brought in Jones for a backup striker. And this is how the team looks. We got Rodgers, who was here from the youth academy. I brought in Schofield for a backup goalkeeper. And now we just left with Walks and Boyle, who we need to sell. And our team is all set. And this will be the team that hopefully takes us to the Champions League final. So let's get into the season. Let's see where they finish. Because I want to show you our first month in the Premier League. It's a pretty good month. We managed to beat Everton. We beat Brentford. We beat Sheffield Wednesday in the Carabao Cup. And we managed a 3-3 draw against Liverpool. So it looks like we might be doing good here in the Premier League. Let's go into the season. And I must say, it's been a great season in terms of where I expected the team to be. But I'm disappointed in the way we started it off and how we ended it. If you look how we started it off, we were on an unbeaten run. And our first loss came in December against Manchester City. Then in our second part of the season, you just see defeats the teams we were expected to win, we were drawing, and at one point of the season we were first, so I don't know if we were still first. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed, because we could have finished higher. Let's see where we are, and we are 5th. We were first, now we are 5th. Pretty good season. I expected us to be, but I expected us to be higher because of the season. We started the season off. And let's go check our team out. So we have 83 Barry, 90 Rogers, 90 Covello, 87 Appiah, 79 Bait, Ampura 85, Doig 86, Brandway 79, Panzo 81, Patterson 86, Pazuno 84. And looking at this team, we obvious replacements must be made. Panzo needs to leave, Brandweight I need to replace, Bait I need to replace, bring in better players for that positions. And let's see who is struggling to grow. Okay, Covello is still growing, Rogers is still up here, is growing slowly, but he's 87, so he'll stay. Patterson he went to +2, Doig +2, Ampura +3. Okay, so this is great. Just that 3 positions I'll need to replace next season. And we check who carried us. Covello with his 20 goals, 4 assists. Barry with his 20 goals, 3 assists. Rogers with his 17 goals and 5 assists. They're gonna do good next season. But what the obvious choices is Bait, Brandweight and Panzo needs to be replaced. Don't know why Brandweight is not playing. I don't know why they're playing Cowell over him. But that's what will happen. So let's get into season 5. We'll be playing in Europa League. Our first season we'll be playing in the Champions League. So we need to go buy new centre backs if we want to win the Champions League. How much did they give us though? 136.51 million. So I'm guessing we can only bring in 1 centre back. I want to replace them both. We can only bring in 1. And I think I know what I'm gonna bring in. Let's go. And there we go. I just brought in 2 defenders in Eric Konsa and Fikayo Tomori. That will be our new centre back partnership. Let's go put them in our starting 11. And I think we are ready to win the Champions League. So Tomori is already in. Let's bring in, where is it though? The Konsa will be in. I had to put Cowell in the deal to bring in Konsa, and this is our starting 11. I think they can do it. Can they do it though? That's the thing, but I think they can. It will be the only signing we'll make. I'll be fixing up contracts and with the rest of the money we have, and development plans on the players so that they can grow. And let's see if we can win the Champions League. Let's go. The season we finished off with a loss to Manchester United, but as you can see we have won the FA Cup. There's 1 trophy in the bag, and this season went exactly like last season. We started off good, winning games, losing only in December. Then the second half we started losing more games. We got kicked out of Europa League by AC Milan. So if we finish in the Europa League spot or lower, we're still going to play Europa League because we won the FA Cup now. But let's just go check where they finished. No way. No freaking way we won the league. Was 79 points only. And look at that top 4. That's one of the weirdest top 4s ever. Was Sunderland, Leicester, Wolves, Manchester United, Chelsea's 1st, Spurs is 6th, City 7th, Liverpool 8th, Arsenal 14th. What happened here? We won the league with 7 defeats. Yeah, I think that's the lowest ever. So we have the double, right? Let's check. Yeah, we have the double. We won the Premier League and the FA Cup. Now it's only the Champions League. And if we go look at the champions, I go look at our team, I'm thinking it's time for some people to leave. Like, yeah, Panzo and Brandweight, you saw our lowest rated players, so we need to replace them next season. If we're even thinking about winning the Champions League, they need to be replaced. And let's go check who carried our team. and Louis Barry with 28 goals and 3 assists. He's an 87 rated. Morgan Rogers 24 goals, 5 assists. Carvalho came in with 16 goals, 10 assists. Declan Rice from central defensive mid, 11 goals and 3 assists. Appia 6 goals, 9 assists. Greenwood coming off the bench with 6 goals and 3 assists. That's the team. We are playing Champions League next season, and Panzo and Brentford will be leaving out, will be subs. I mean, they will not be leaving our team, we'll just be getting players to replace them. They go on the bench. Let's get to season 6 or 7. Let's go. Our first season we'll be playing in the Champions League, so we need to go buy new centre backs if we think of if we want to win the Champions League. How much did they give us though? 136.51 million. So I'm guessing we can only bring in one centre back. I want to replace them both. We can only bring in one, and I think I know what I'm gonna bring in. Let's go. Okay guys, so we just finished off the season, a 4-1 victory against Norwich, but this team was so inconsistent. Like, I couldn't go for on a run of victories. They lost one game, drew one game, won one game after each other. So because of that, I don't think we won the league. But as you could see, we were in the Champions League final. We had Lokomotiv Moscow in the round of 16. We had Spartak Moscow in the quarterfinals, and we had PSG in the semi-finals. And you could see that we also won the FA Cup. So that's a great thing. We might finish it off on a double if we don't win the league. And then we're gonna show you the team for the final time, hopefully the final time. This team from highest rated to lowest rated. Let's quickly check what their starting potential was. So Fabio Carvalho started off with an 86 potential, he's now 95, completely broke his potential. Morgan Rogers starts off with an 84, he's now a 93 rated, also broke his potential completely. We look at Alvin Appia, starts off with an 80 and is now a 92. That cheat really works, my bro. Try that cheat, you're gonna get brilliant wingers. Ethan Ampadu starts off with an 83 potential, he's now 91. Are you kidding me? I know Rice's potential is 87, yeah, he's now a 91, a +4 on his potential. Doig starts off with a 79 potential and he is now 90. Oh yo man, I forgot his potential is so low. He's now a 90 rated left back. And we go look on Patterson. I think he also has a low potential. He has an 80 potential, he's now also 89. Tamori, his potential is high, so I think it's 86. His potential is 86, now 88, so he didn't break it that much. I know Bazuna is 84, he's 86, so it's not that bad. Konsa he's just reached his potential. Konsa finally reached his potential at 29 years old. Yeah, he should have come here immediately, my bro. Greenwood starts off with a 82 potential, he's now 84. Panzo, I don't think he reached his potential. We can check. Yes, he did. Huh? He was a 77 potential, he's now 83 rated. That's great. Brentford unfortunately did not reach his potential. His potential is 84 and he's stuck on 82. The rest we don't need to check because their potentials are quite low and they haven't yet reached it. And if we go check who carried us to this final, we go look here, stats. Louis Barry came in with 28 goals and 5 assists. Rogers came in with 26 goals and 9 assists. Carvalho with 20 goals and 14 assists. Appia 11 goals and 10 assists. Declan Rice with 10 goals and 6 assists. So those are the players who carried us to the final of the Champions League. And that's our final team. As you can see, Doig got the red card, so he won't be playing it. But that gives an opening for one of the players that has been here since day one, in Sirkin. And I think I'll give him the captaincy band since he lasted the longest out of everyone. And let's go to that final. Sunderland versus Barcelona in the Champions League final. Imagine saying that. And looking at their team, they got Fati, Kulusevski, Dembele, De Jong, Goretzka, Tielemans, Cancelo, Christensen, Botman, Bogle, and to stay in the team look pretty strong. Maybe we can do it. Let's go. Auto replace. Sunderland, Barcelona, Champions League. in Schalke. Let's go. Yo. Oh, come on, you got that pace up here. You got that pace. Why did I cross it in? And that's why I did not cross it in. Okay. Okay, Rogers. Ampadu. Come on, Rogers. There we go. Oh, open. Come on, Fabio Cavallo. Let's go. Makes it 1-0. That was not a red card, Mr. Ref. I got that ball. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring on Panzo. Now we're going to play Ampudaya. Put him there so we can play out. And then Declan Rice will take command of the midfield. Come on, where's your center? Play right there, central defensive mid, and see what we can do. Oh. Perry to make it 1-0. Barcelona's defense went to sleep. They should have gotten that ball, and Perry and Morgan makes it 1-0. With a Perry assist. Okay, Rogers. Morgan makes it 2-0 and the Sunderland went to sleep. Morgan Rogers to make it 2 goals in Champions League final. Oh, you crazy. Oh. With that save from Bazuna, let's make some substitutes. Unfortunately, Sirkin will not be picking up the Champions League trophy. He's a little bit tired, and I think that's all we're gonna make for now. 2 subs will come on, so the 75th minute, let's go. Oh, what a goal from Barry. Cavallo to make the 3-2. Are you kidding me, my bro? You need to work on your shooting. That was goal. But let's go make that last 2 substitutes. We bring on Panzo for Tomori. Wait, wrong substitute. Panzo on for Tomori. Let's take off Rogers. He looks a bit tired. And let's get into the last 8 minutes of the Champions League final. And there we go. Sunderland with their first Champions League trophy against the great Barcelona. Who would have thought that? Sunderland Champions League winners, champions of Europe, started from the League 1, and look at them now.
On a new adventure. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure. You find me dancing on my own. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm I don't think of you. adventure.
Oh, the toxic, no ambition. And there we go, official winners of the Champions League. Took about 6 or 7 seasons, I cannot recall, but we have finally won the Champions League. We've won many trophies along the way. Let's go check that out. Before that, where did we finish in the league though? Okay, we finished 4th. Oh, we still would have played Champions League next season even if we didn't win. But as you can see, a lackluster season. We finished 12 points behind Manchester City, so we were not going to win the league either way. The prize Leeds is now 5th because they were 2nd most of the season. That's a huge drop for them. But let's go check out our manager. Let's go check out our career as a manager. Correct. So if we look at them, we had 3 titles, 3 league titles, 2 domestic cups won, 1 continental cup, 337 games played, 198 wins, 68 draws, 71 losses, 651 goals scored for, and 413 goals scored against. And that was the rebuild of Sunderland. After 6 seasons, we have finally won the Champions League, and that brings an end to this. So let me know down in the comments who you want me to do next, and don't forget to hit the subscription button, hit that like button, let my notification come through. Sight you later, it's your bro GZN.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the hype, throw that to the side.